Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another Near Replicant stream that I was not planning to do today. But here I am. And so, while I did finish Route A, there's actually 4 other endings to Near Replicant which I do want to get before I actually am done with streaming this game. The plus side is, it shouldn't take too long to get to them, or it's like, I won't be able to get it tonight, but next stream, there's a good chance I will get get the ending B, as well as future endings throughout the
Whenever
game.
I interacted with Kaine, I was reminded about something
Anyways,
from my past.
for now, more story.
Maybe my mind has been confusing her with my sister this whole time. Anyway...
Kaine's dreams. Discrimination. Ooh, more story about Kaine? The sound of rain filled the village. The steep cliffs that surround the area magnified sound, causing even the slightest drizzle to rattle like a thunderstorm. Thin wisps of smoke streamed from huts as the villagers huddled in their homes and waited out the rain. A single child, however, had braved the downpour and was now wandering slowly toward the wooden hawk-slap weather vane at the center of town. The wanderer reached the vane, which had existed for as long as any could remember, and stared. The child's face was simultaneously delicate and fierce, like a teacup that had survived a shipwreck. Those traits combined with pale white skin to give the face an almost sexless quality. If the beak turns east, I go home. If it stays west, then I... The child blinked. Rain slowly dripped down the young one's short hair and began its long descent to the ground. Come on, come on. The child felt a slight breeze and watched as the vein slowly creaked to life. Spinning this way and that for a moment, it finally settled with the beak pointing firmly toward the east. East? Really? Before the vein could move again, a jagged rock came spinning and tumbling through the air, striking home against the child's head. The force of the blow dropped the child to the ground as a hail of stones began to fall all around. Oh no. They found me. A heartbreaking smile crept across the child's face as the stones continued their assault. Through the rain, the sound of multiple footsteps grew louder before a voice rang out. Yoo-hoo, Kaine. The voice belonged to Demo, worst of all, the bullies in the area. As Kaine struggled to stand, a final stone came skittering through the mud and bounced against her foot. Blood oozed from a cut above her eye and blurred her vision, but she could make out the shapes of Demo and his usual gang of idiots. The boy seemed taken aback for a moment by Kaine's seeming indifference to the blood dripping from her face, but quickly regained his bravado. What's up, freak? You like the rain? You like getting all wet? Or did you finally decide to run away from home? Though she knew it was futile, Kaine turned to leave. Before she could get more than a few steps, the other children scrambled to surround her, cruelty burning in their eyes. Kaine knew those were not the only eyes on her. The tormentor's parents watched from the safety of their homes. She was attuned to their sensation. It was one she had experienced many times before. Man, Kaine went through shit, to say the least. While some villagers simply turned a blind eye to the actions of their children, many encouraged it openly. In a society ruled by superstition and fear, Kaine was something to be hated, and if possible, destroyed. I didn't say you could leave, freak. Demo's words chewed at her like a worm through an apple. He can't hurt me, she lied to herself. Be strong, be brave. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt me. He can't hurt. Oh, look, little freak's gonna cry. What's wrong? Are you sad that everyone hates you and wants you dead? Kaine prayed for the rain to flood down and carry her away from the world that seemed to have no place for her. But if there were gods, they chose to ignore her. As Demo crept ever closer, the clouds began to thin and the rain slowed. Even the weather hates me. I'm useless, a failure. I wish Demo's rock had taken my head off. Kaine couldn't meet Demo's leering gaze. She lowered her eyes and stared at the muddy ground below. The bully moved forward until he inches away. She could smell the scent of old meat on his breath. Bully grabbed Kaine's face with thick fingers and yanked it upward. She tried to turn away, but he forced her gaze back and jammed his thumb against her eyelid to pry it open. Show me. No. Did you just say no? Demo grinned evilly. You don't say no to me. No one says no to me. Not even taking his attention from Kaine, he called to his cohorts. Come on, guys, let's give the freak what she deserves. As soon as Demo finished, kicks and blows began to rain down upon Kaine. Demo paused, still grinning, as Kaine curled into a ball and tried to make the pain stop. I don't get you, freak. What you acting like a girl for? Everyone knows what you really are. Kaine ignored the question, choosing instead to stare at the weather vane. He continued to point east, as if supremely confident about the future it had chosen for her. Go home? Yeah, that's a funny joke for someone with dead parents and no home to go to. Freak, chanted the children. Freak, freak, freak. Kaine closed her eyes and listened to the rain, watching for the pain to start again. As the clutching hands of the village children closed around her, she bent her mind to the sound of rain, letting it become her world entire. The rain fell, but the pain never came. Only the laughter of her tormentors turned to terrified cries did she dare open a single blood-caked eye. Kaine was shocked to see Demo sprawled on the ground, building his head and screaming in pain. She could see the blood welling from the spaces between his fat, twisted fingers. Oh my god, he's crying. He's actually crying. Deprived of their leader, the other children glanced back and forth between themselves, as if waiting for someone to step forward and take charge. When no savior emerged, they began an uneasy shuffle away from Kaine. But the young girl was the least of their concerns. Instead, their attention was wrapped on the ancient woman standing a few feet away. After struggling for breath for a moment, she firmly spoke in a voice thick with rage. Hurts like a bitch, don't it? Now, I suggest you scutter before I throw another one. And you little bastards ever touch my Kaine again, I'll do far worse than throw a rock. You can count on it. Oh, Kaine's grandma saved her. The old woman crunched down and gently touched the hand Demo was using to cover the wound. Before he could think to protest, she ground her palms into the wound and twisted it back and forth. Ow, he screamed, leaping to his feet. Stop it. What are you doing? Damn. What? Why? Ain't no one ever died from a scratch. Hit me with a rock, you stupid bitch. A big one. That thing could have killed me. Oh. The old woman shrugged. What is? Have a good night. Enjoy your stream. Oh, yo, Psycho. Welcome to the stream. I hope you have a good night as well. Appreciate you stopping by just to say hi. We're just reading a bunch of texts where apparently a grandma's bullying a little kid, I think. Death is the best cure for stupid. Damn, this grandma's get great. Demo's face twisted with rage at her words. Locking her eyes on Kaine, he took a step backward and spat on the ground. Get out of here. Get out. Leave this village. No one wants you here, either of you. Seeing the old woman grab another stone, Demo and his companions turned tail and run. Tex, yep. As they fled, the old woman grabbed her side and barked out a single laugh. Ha, look at the fat boy go. Guess he's healthy enough to run from a fight. The woman smiled as she turned her attention to Kaine. Kneeling down, she removed her shawl and placed it around the young girl's shoulders, then produced a cloth from the folds of her dress and began blotting at the blood on her forehead. "Oh, Kaine," she said, "why didn't you fight back? You're stronger than that lot." At that, good night. Good night, Psycho. I always appreciate you stopping by whenever you can, and hope you get some good rest as well. The words of her grandmother stung Kaine as she turned away. "Don't be nice to me," she said. "I don't deserve it. Nothing matters anymore." Her tears, held in check for so long, finally began to fall on the muddy ground below. "Everyone hates me. They think I cause bad things to happen. They think I'm a freak. I wish I was dead." As Kanye's tears turned to sobs, she felt her grandmother's hands on her shoulders. Despite her advanced age and diminutive size, she was a woman of surprising strength, and Kanye found herself unable to turn away. "Don't talk like that, girl. It's a river wide and deep that flows between the realms of this world and the next, and it grants no mercy to any that attempt the crossing. You got a duty to fight until your last breath. Understand?" The old woman tightened her grip and tried to still the tremor in her voice. "You know, the pain of losing someone close to you, Kanye. You know because you survived it." As the words hit home, Kanye was struck by the force of her love for the old woman. As a young child, she didn't even know of her grandmother, but when her parents died, the woman quickly accepted her as her own. Grandma, as Kanye called her, was cunning, vulgar, and quick in violence, and their first few years together had not been easy. With each year that passed, Kanye and her grandmother had grown closer. However, it was only now, sitting in the mud with tears and blood caking her face, that Kanye truly understood the depths of her affections. Here was a woman who had seen hard times, who had seen death, who had fought through all the things and somehow emerged on the other side. Anyone could understand Kanye's pain and loneliness. It was her. "Do I make you sick, Grandma?" "Of course not. Don't be an ass." Kanye drew her mother's moth-eaten shawl around her body and shuddered. "But my body, it's not normal." "If I was normal, then Mom and Dad wouldn't." "Hush," interrupted Grandma. "I'll not hear another word of this nonsense. You're my granddaughter, and I love you. And if folks have a problem with that, they can just go to hell." With that, the old woman reached out and placed a wreath of dried flowers in Kanye's hair. The skill it took to bend the flowers without breaking the stems or losing a single petal was remarkable, and the beauty of it made Kanye want to cry all over again. "Oh, that's sweet," that Kanye had a grandma like that. "Oh my gosh, those are lunar tears. Grandma, you made this for me?" Lunar tears were legendary flowers. Most people could live their entire lives without ever seeing one, and yet her grandmother had somehow collected a dozen or more. Kanye reached up and touched the wreath as if she couldn't believe it was real. "Where did you find these?" "Just stumbled on them while I was out doing the shopping." The old woman turned away as she spoke, leading Kanye to suspect that the search had been more difficult than she was letting on. The pain she took to construct the ornament, let alone track down the flowers used in construction, made Kanye's heart hurt. She reached out and gently adjusted the wreath, admiring the way it felt between her fingers. "Didn't quite turn out right," said her grandmother as she squinted at it. "These old hands have trouble with delicate work, but sure looks good on a pretty girl like you." Kanye blushed and turned away. "You think I'm pretty?" "Of course you are. What a fool thing to say." "Thank you, Grandma." Her grandmother smiled. "We're gonna be fine, you and me," she said. "As long as we got each other, we'll be just fine." Kanye took her grandmother's hand in hers, and the two of them struggled to their feet. As they began the long walk home, Kanye gripped the hand with all her might, as if trying to stop smoke from drifting away on the wind. The rain had stopped. Kanye stood beneath the weather vane, watching it spin in lazy circles, no longer caring about the direction it faced when it stopped. "I don't need to escape. I have a home now. Grandma loves me, and that's enough. even if it's us against the world. Kane let her gaze drift up past and vein into the cloudy sky. The last faint hints of rainbow were slowly fading. As she turned and headed for home, the light scattered into a million particles and vanished, seemingly taken away on the breeze. Damn, this is fucking long. In the distance, Kane heard the steady sounds of an axe striking wood. The noise had a purposeful quality to it, as if she was hearing a master woodsman go about his work. The firewood being produced, however, was as far from a work of art as could be. Pieces of every shape and size were being flung about a barren yard with wild abandon. Anyone trying to stalk such wood would probably die of frustration before the job was through. Stupid piece of shit, axe. Kane's grandmother flailed away with the axe, filling the air with both splinters of wood and words that would make the most hardened sailor blush. "Grandma," called Kane. "That you, Kane?" Kane, yelled the old woman, taking her eyes off the wood for a moment. "Don't get too close, or I might take your goddamn foot off by mistake." She brought the axe down on a piece of wood, sending chips flying every direction. One spun past Kane's close enough for her to hear the whistle, at which point she decided to step back. When she scuttled to a safe distance, she cupped her hands around her mouth and shouted, "Grandma, do you need help? I can get you water or lunch, or a new axe or something." The axe, poised to strike another wobbly blow, paused in midair. The old woman considered her grandmother's offer for a moment, then smiled. "Tell you what, since I'm doing such a piss-poor job shopping, why don't you come here and take over so I can get the water? Chase have been relentless lately, and I don't want you running into one of them bastards." Relinquishing the axe, grandmother picked up a long pole with a wooden bucket on each side, and gathering water was by far the most difficult of the two jobs, but Kane knew better than to complain. Once Grandma's mind was set, there was no changing it. What is Root B? Your death? Well, welcome to the stream, Kenny. Right now we're just learning about Kane's past before we met her. Right now she's just pretty much having a normal life with her grandmother at the moment. Kane did her best to help with the chores, but Grandma took every task that required travel to the village. Though she had a long list of plausible excuses, Kane knew the real reason. She didn't want her granddaughter to be taunted and harassed by the villagers. Once Kane moved in, Grandma decided to take up residence a good distance from the area. Out of sight, out of mind seemed to be the best policy when it came to villagers and her granddaughter, and rare were the days when any but the two of them could be found on the rocky arc of land they called home. Kane enjoyed the solitude, but harbored a secret resentment that her grandmother was forced to spend her golden years in such a place. After watching her grandmother leave, Kane turned her attention to the task at hand, and she had never chopped wood before in her life, and soon discovered why the old woman hated the chore. Swing after swing, the axe produced only a tiny crack in the wood, and when she finally managed to connect with a solid strike, the tool embedded itself with the log and refused to budge. Frustrated, Kane swung the axe around her head and threw it, log and all, across the yard. Damn it, crap. And instead the joy her grandmother felt in the good curse. Happier now, she picked up the axe, forced it from the wood, and resumed chopping. She had a natural skill with a blade, but the task was challenging, and blisters soon began to form on her small pink hands. This is tough. And my logs are all weird sizes. Spitting on her palms and ignoring the pain, Kane redoubled her efforts. Just as she was developing a rhythm, Grandma returned from the village. Setting down her buckets with a small sigh, she took one look at the logs and coughed a wheezy laugh. "Pretty clumsy, girl. You better practice if you..." Grandma suddenly collapsed to her knees, causing one of the buckets to wobble precariously. Eyes wide, Kane dropped the axe and ran to her grandmother's side. "Grandma!" The old woman shook her head and pointed a trembling finger at the bucket. Get the bucket. Can't let it spill. Connie steadied the bucket with a foot as she knelt by her grandma. A small bit of water slushed, sloshed over the side and made a new home in the hem of her dress. But Connie didn't notice. Grandma? Grandma, what's happening? Crazed with panic, she grabbed her grandmother by the shoulders and shook. After a moment, the woman lifted her arms and batted Connie away. Stop that. Just stop, she cried, breathing heavily. It ain't like I'm dying. Just tired from the trip is all. Connie desperately wanted to believe her. One look at the old woman's shaking hands and worn face told her more than words ever could. Her grandmother had lived a long, hard life, and it seemed the bill was finally coming due. A time when her grandmother watched over Connie was ending. Sooner than either of them had feared, the positions would be reversed. The next morning, Connie came to the side of her grandmother's bed and took her wrinkled hand. Grandma, you're sick, and you need medicine. I'm going to the village. The woman shook her head and tried to rise. Connie gently pushed her down. It's all right, she said. I'll be fine. Her grandmother fixed with a gaze that could melt steel. After what seemed an eternity, she finally lowered her eyes and sighed. Well, I don't like it, god damn it. But I guess I shouldn't quit being so stubborn and let you grow up. The old woman watched as Connie strapped on her boots and made her way down the road to the village. Hours later, as an unseen sun made its way across a dark and rainy sky, she was still watching. Connie moved at a brisk pace, checking her pockets every few minutes to make sure the money her grandmother gave her was still there. Every noise caused her to spin her heels, making sure she wasn't being stalked by a shade, or worse, Demo and his gang. But she counted neither tormentors nor shades, and Connie finally found herself at the entrance to the village. A few thought she could see a glance sideways at her, then murdered to each other behind raised hands before slinking away into the shadows. Heart racing, Connie took a series of rapid shallow breaths and tried to calm herself. I had to prove myself. I have to help Grandma. I have to be strong. She chanted those words to herself over and over as she slowly made her way. Finally, her eyes settled on a rotund older woman who was angrily waving her arms in the air, telling anyone who would exactly listen what she thought of Connie's presence. Hey lady, said Connie with a bravado she did not feel. Where's the apothecary? The woman's slouched cheeks shook in bewildered anger. How dare this thing speak to me, they seemed to say. Connie saw her eyes held a different emotion. Fear. Yeah, we're both scared, lady. Trust me on this one. Which way? Connie repeated. The woman pointed to a small building to her right before hitching up her dress and stumbling off in the other direction. Connie cringed, expecting a stone to come flying from the assembled crowd, but none came. Her mind was filled with a strange sense of pride as she made her way to the apothecary. But the new emotion had little time to take root, for as soon as she opened the door, she noticed a familiar customer at the counter. It was Demo. He clearly been sent here on some kind of family errand, because his gang of followers was nowhere to be found. Oh my god, what are you doing here, freak? The insult was delivered without force, and Connie happily ignored it. Stretching on tiptoes to see over the counter, she asked the shopkeeper for medication. Ha! Barked Demo. That old bitch finally keeled over? Go to hell, Demo. The boy's eyes grew so wide that they seemed ready to fall out of his head. Before he could let fly a comeback or worse, or punch, the apothecary told them to knock it off before he kicked them out of the store. Demo slunk out of the shop, cursing Connie under his breath. Once he was gone, she allowed herself to breathe once more, taking a brief tour of the shop while the owner prepared her medication. Countless tiny bottles filled the cramped store, each label written in some indecipherable language. An ocean of aromas assaulted her nose, creating a scent that was exotic but not altogether unpleasant. Seeing such a variety of supplies gave Connie a sense of peace. Surely, in a world so vast, there would be a place that she could call home. On the far wall behind the counter rested a portrait of a stunning young girl. The picture had once contained bright, vibrant colors, but time had worked its cruel magic, and they were beginning to fade. The beauty of the work, however, remained undiminished. You like that picture? Kanye turned to find the apothecary with a small vial of medicine in his hand. His eyes were gentle but sad, and he seemed to stare through her into nothing as he spoke. That's my daughter. I sketched it when she was just a little girl. She's been dead a long time now. Kanye didn't know how to respond. She just stared at the portrait and tried to come up with the right words. Pictures are wonderful things, continued the shopkeeper. They just let ones closest to you live on forever. He shook his head slightly, then looked down at Kanye and smiled. Having heard the medicine, he reached out to his sidewalk green apron and produced a handful of old wax crayons. You should have these. There's no one left that I wish to draw. Kanye took a step back, causing the shopkeeper's face to darken. Yes, I've heard the rumors about you, he said. It's a small village, and word travels quickly. Between you and me, I'm not sure which of them to believe, but I also don't think they matter much. I know your grandmother, Kali, and I think the way she was driven out of the town is just deplorable. Grandma's name is Kali? Thought Kanye suddenly. She was still mulling this new fact over her mind as she reached out and gently took the crayons from the apothecary's hands. Your grandmother is an old friend of mine, he said as Kanye scooted away yet again, and I owe her much. I wish she would like it if you drew a picture of her. Yes, I think she would like that very much. Kanye murmured a quiet agreement, but inside her heart was bursting. Never before had a villager treated her with anything but complete contempt. It was a tiny, almost imperceptible step, but it was a step nonetheless, and with enough tiny steps, she might one day discover the rest of the world. When Kanye returned home, she found her grandmother asleep in her bed. Her feet were blackened and raw, even bleeding a bit in places. Then he kind of think she had been pacing around the room until exhaustion finally caught up with her. She placed the medicine by her grandmother's pillow and turned to leave, but found the old woman's hand clasped around her arm. Back already, are you? Asked her grandmother with a yawn. Come here, let me have a look at you. Grandma sat up and examined Kanye from her head to toe. Finally satisfied that nothing terrible had befallen her grandchild, she leaned back and allowed herself to relax. Well, how was it? Those batters give you any trouble? It was kind of fun, said Kanye with a small smile. No, seriously, it was. Fun, eh? Asked her grandmother in a voice which implied she believed anything but. Uh-huh. So anytime you need me to run an errand, just let me know. As she spoke, Kanye removed the crayons from her pocket. After a brief explanation of their source, she informed her grandmother that she was going to sketch her portrait. A portrait of me? Ridiculous. No one wants to stare at a wrinkled old crony. But grandmother, I'll make you live forever. Horse shit, said her grandmother, throwing back the sheet from her bed. But then forever would just piss me off. I put those crayons away and help with dinner. But Kanye would not relent. In the end, Grandma found herself leaning against the wall of their wall of their house, as if posing for a master artist. Kanye took up the crayons, eyed her subject carefully, and set to work. Just as her grandmother was about to nod off, Kanye finished the piece. Just after staring at it for a bit, she released it from her grip and let it slowly drift to the floor. It's terrible. It doesn't look like you at all. I'm sorry, Grandma. I thought these crayons would, make drawing easy or something. The woman's eyes narrowed at her grandmother's disappointment. Let me be the judge of that, she said, ignoring the pain in her back and reaching for the paper. That could have been a person's face. It could have been a boulder, a lump of clay, or an incredibly misshapen loaf of bread, all rendered in a chaotic array of colors. The old woman stared at the picture for a long time, then slowly wheezed out a laugh. Oh, Kanye, she said between laughter, you truly are my blood. You're as clumsy as me, and I love it. But, hush, I won't hear any more bull about how ugly you think it is. It came from the heart, and I'll treasure it always. True to her word, the old woman gave the picture a place of honor above the kitchen table. The days that followed, Kanye would often catch her staring at the portrait with a strange smile on her face, an action she interpreted as silent, mocking laughter. A week later, Kanye could stand it no more and asked her grandmother to take the artwork down. Posh, said the old woman. I'll take it down when they roll me out in my trail. She pondered this for a bit, then turned to Kanye and dropped to one knee. Listen to me, girl. Seeing this picture makes me happy in a way I've never felt before. And it makes me want to go on. So that someday you can feel the same happiness. It was a moment that burned itself in Kanye's memory. A perfect blend of pride and love and joy that came together to form a lifelong remembrance. She swore to never forget this moment, to never forget the old woman who made her place in the world possible. Time moves on. People and memories move in and out of life like ghosts, passing through a hall. But this moment will be different, Kanye swore, because I will remember it forever. Forever. Okay, I cannot read anymore. I honestly cannot read anymore of this text. There's so much fucking text to read. How long have I been streaming? Oh, and it's been 30 minutes too, so that doesn't even help either. Anyways. Damn, Grandma made Kanye eat a real bug. I see. Man, Kanye must have had a nice grandma, though, to be this memorable. Well, Kanye is cute, though. That is his. Well, at least the Kanye we see now. Yikes, grandmother's house was ablaze. Okay, so that explains why she wanted revenge on the Shade so much. Damn. Damn. And now we saved Kanye once again. But that was interesting to learn more about her.
The beast approaches. Oh, I know.
And here we go again. While I'm actually playing this.
What anger this creature must have. How did it even survive these past 5 years?
Not gonna let this happen again. It dies today.
My sword fits lighter. It's not the blade, but the skill of the user. Strike it down.
I am stronger this time around, so shouldn't be too bad. Easy. Now to dig down once again. Oh. Okay, there's way too many. Yeah, too much text for me to read. Way too many. Oh, the black sprawl that took over. Hey, Exit, how y'all? You'll be looking for a bit, BRB? Okay, for sure, Lost Wolf. Welcome to the stream, I appreciate the lurk. Hope you're able to get whatever you need to get done as soon as possible. Meanwhile, I'm just dealing with this long ass line of text, which is not fun. Like, I only got to play for a little bit. And revenge, I see, is what she wants. As expected. Damn. When she was infected.
Stay alive. Stay alive.
Grandma.
Kaine, you gotta live. You gotta come back to us.
Well, it's nice to hear that, see that perspective, to be honest.
Oh, hey. Emil, you were the one calling me, weren't you?
You still recognize me?
Of course. I knew you right away.
Thank you, Kaine.
Welcome back, Kaine.
Wow, you grew up. So, how long has it been?
5 years.
Well,
Shit. That's a long time.
yes it
Anyone with
is.
Fiona?
We are still no close.
By the way,
Is that?
it's not as good as your grandmother's.
No, it's...
Yeah, I already know most of this. Because I already know a lot of the story, anyways.
Kaine waking from her long petrified sleep. Emil's unflagging kindness.
Yes, game.
Our reunion was a happy one, and we let it wash over us like rain. That is, until Devila and Popola had to go and ruin it
Yeah,
all.
we already know about this.
Are you...
Please, people,
This is... We could know you and...
people as right.
But...
We'll so
Alright, we don't need to see this all again.
What is the matter?
Kaine all would never...
We should...
Thankfully I can skip most of this stuff, just because we've already
I didn't
seen
get
it.
much sleep that night. For the first time in my life, I hated Devila. For the first time in my life, I doubted Popola.
And you were right to do so.
But those
But
feelings
you were
were
too
pointless in
nice.
the end. They said and did what they did for the sake of the village. To protect it from the horror of the Shades.
Plus side,
How can I blame Devila and Popola?
no more side quests for these
Yeah,
near
not just
streams
as
for the
bad.
week. So I should be able to beat this whole game again.
Because I never once
Or
stopped
get
to
all
think
the
about
endings
Kaine
by
and
the end of
situation
this
myself.
by next weekend, hopefully. Or worst case, like sometime like a few days after the weekend. Which means I'm gonna need to decide on what game I want to start on after this game. Because I'm still debating on that, but I'm probably gonna lean towards Crosscode most likely. Or not Crosscode, I mean Lost Spear.
I should apologize to Kaine and Emil, but what good would that even do?
I got a fire going.
Wait, is that...
Campfire? I'm so happy to get to talk to you again, Kaine.
Yeah, me too.
I tried everything I could think of to save you, you know. I polished you with a special cloth. I poured warm water over you.
Wait, you poured water on me?
Yeah, but it didn't really do much except make you all shiny.
Hey, Emil. Thanks for saving me.
I guess you noticed how I look different now.
I'm sorry, Emil. I'm sorry for all of it.
Well, I mean, this new form isn't all bad, you know? At least I can look at you when we talk, right? Hey, so why don't you tell me something about yourself?
I'm not very interesting. Sorry.
Come on, I just want to know you better. Please?
Fine. This all happened when I was a kid. Before the whole shade possession thing. My body is... different. And when the villagers found out about it, they started treating me like a freak. But one person, my grandmother, accepted me just as I was, no matter how bad things got. She gave me the strength to keep going.
She's really special to you, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, hey! That gives me an idea. Since we cured your petrification, we should start looking for a way to cure your possession in my body. I know we can do it if we all work together. Heck, it'll probably be super easy.
Let me guess. More warm water?
Okay, can we just forget I told you about that?
You don't have to worry about them, Kaine.
Sleep well?
Sure.
And yet your red eyes tell a different tale. Don't be so hard on yourself, lad.
I need to go see Devila and Popola.
Very well.
Well. Honestly, I don't think money really means much to me at this point.
What might that be?
It's Mom's diary.
I have not heard you speak much about your mother.
She got the Black Scrawl and died when I was little.
Damn.
My apologies for bringing it up.
It's all right. I can barely remember her face anymore. This is the only thing I have left of her. Reading it helps remind me of when we were still a family.
I see.
But the final entries get a little strange.
In what way?
Well, here, take a look.
Say there. Can you not hear me?
Wait.
Why
This
are
just
you
solved.
standing about like a slack-jawed ninny?
Sorry. Felt like I was dreaming or something.
Sleeping on one's feet is quite the talent indeed. Come now. There's the door.
Right. Let's go.
Even older brother? Might as well. This is the world of a recycled vessel, created to avoid destruction of all. But this is definitely a cat jam. Okay, we're taking a bit more damage than I wanted to, but I think we're doing good otherwise. Okay, there we go. Okay. I still have no idea what's going on, but this music. Oh boy. Oh, there he is. Easy. That's all I got medicinal herbs. That's what I needed. Interesting setting. Here you. Ah, damn it. Oh, what? I parried that. I will admit, one of the things I was worried about was this game not having enough music. But I can definitely say, so far, I'm definitely wrong. I'm 100% wrong on this aspect. Just based off my first hour on this. Okay, another part down. Okay, and we got more, so that's good. I should have stocked up though, honestly. So did the assault for both their legion. Oh, in the library. Okay, how many enemies are there though? Because I probably should have saved before doing this. As well as restock. That's the big thing I should have done. Okay. Phew. Oh, we got a sword. I see. Argon's chorus brought death to the world, delivering unto its power of magic. Okay. Oh, boss time. God damn it. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Just die, you stupid. Armored bitch. Okay, at least I haven't really taken much damage. Thankfully. Ouch. Ouch. That's really what I have to opt for now. Oh yeah, well, welcome to the stream and thanks for the alert. Just started on playthrough B of Nier Replicant since I finished Route A already today. Earlier today. Hope your night's going well. I'm not even sure what I'm doing right now. I'm assuming it might be some kind of survival mode, but we'll see. I'm almost there though. Almost there though. Okay. Finally. Okay, this has to be a survival mode like thing. Yeah, let me just die, since I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Or I shouldn't have to. I see you were on earlier, and just said hi. You're bound for layers later on. Don't worry, Will. I don't blame you. I was watching a stream too while I was streaming, so Don't worry, his run is great. Okay, so that was just an optional mode. And plus seeing Larry make that reverse 3-0 against that Steve player, that was great. And happy to see he qualified as well. And seeing his Mii Brawler after.
My word.
Something wrong?
I feel as if I've just awoken from a most unpleasant dream.
I know what you mean. That happens to me whenever I read it.
So, pretty much a new mode, I can see. And plus, we got to see Larry's Mii Brawler versus that Luigi player. So, that was nice. It's nice that he almost won. No, I wonder.
I worked it.
Oh, at least I have a lot of money.
Shop here more often, yeah?
This isn't gonna be Brawler. I was more or less able to see because at that point he was already qualified and he was willing to DQ, but well, out of respect for the TOs, he was like, fine, I'll continue. And yeah, he continued. And he just wanted to have fun at that point. Well, a mixture of having fun as well as experimenting on the matchup and such. That was very much all it was.
Oh, pretty.
Oh, so,
You let it.
all right.
It's pretty much the same dialogue from what you saw earlier, so don't worry, you're not missing anything really new, so to speak. Nine six two zero zero. I forgot this. This is supposed to type in as a mail code. That looks like a zip code, but honestly, I assume it'd be somewhere in New York, which obviously we're on the opposite side of the state, so it wouldn't matter much anyways.
But
Oh,
look,
stop.
yeah, you're.
It's. Oh, you. That's it.
But
So, yes, the fair batch
thank. All right.
and
Yeah. We're not gonna focus too much on these dialogue unless there's actually something new contributed to the playthrough, but yeah. This might be a hassle to actually get, much more of a hassle to get through than I thought, but I do want to get through all the endings.
The path above the entrance to the shopping district.
How excellent to know the canal is finished. Hopefully this puts our days of running all over behind us.
The faster we can move, the faster we can save you.
This is story mode, no
Let's
side
use it as
quests.
often as we need.
Yep, no more side quests. We're pretty much just gonna be focusing on the main story for our future playthrough since I actually have to replay this game, or this is my second playthrough where we start at the time skip. And pretty much, we just have to beat the game a few more times to get the rest of the endings.
That red bag.
Oh my, it's this guy again.
The slovenly half of that couple who refused.
Hey,
Sure. Apparently.
The guy that died,
Thanks
unfortunately. But yeah, main story, pretty much. So that's why I think, but since I am pretty much doing main story, I figure I'm not going to spend as much time left on your replicant, so yeah.
Lost Shrine's up ahead.
as well as the Shadow Lord's cat.
Less
So it's this playthrough is going to be mostly the same with a bit more exposition and some stuff. But it's mostly the same. The objective from playthrough from the second part of the game is the same. Hansel? Yeah, different exposition like that, pretty much. I should be tougher than these guys though, so they shouldn't pose an issue for me. It's slightly different, but mostly the same. Like, the new stuff, I won't skip. All the old stuff we've seen before, I'm obviously gonna skip. We don't need much to be said about that. Yeah, this game structure is pretty interesting with how you have to replay the game a few times. But thankfully, as I said earlier, these playthroughs shouldn't be too much longer. So, I should be able to beat it possibly this week. Worst case, or like sometime next weekend. Worst case, I'll probably beat it early next week. But regardless, I'm going to think of a new game to start on soon. And I do have potential games to start on in mind. But we'll see how it works out. Because as much as I want to start on a long game, I want to make sure I have time to be ready for the games coming out in June, which is literally next month. So I can't wait. Wow. So yeah, we killed this brother in part 1, so yeah. And then Twice was taken away as well. So, more exposition. Interesting.
Ain't you excited, sunshine? We finally get to bathe in blood.
Don't talk to me.
I want to kill so bad I can barely stand it.
But yeah, the mode that I was doing previously was pretty much a boss rush mode, in case you were wondering. Well, right now I'm just beating through the enemies to get through this as soon as I can. To see the other endings anyway. You know, right now, I actually should be doing something else, like figure out what to say regarding how I do my job tomorrow, because basically tomorrow, I'm supposed to be helping with a training session or in regards to my department. So, aside from helping the new people at my job, aside from helping helping train some of the newer people at the job, it's also supposed to help those that have been doing the job for a while as well. So, I'm pretty much helping them with a training session. So I'm pretty much the best person at my job at the moment. On the team. In our department. And honestly, this job, I wasn't even expecting to be that kind of person, but it just ended up happening that way somehow. So now, a lot of people want to. And then last week on Friday, my team lead pretty much told me that a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people on our team, when we have like almost 30 people on our team, were requesting me specifically to help train them or give them feedback or tips on how to do their job more efficiently. Even some people who are doing fine at the moment, so yeah, a lot of people have been requesting for me. And it's not that I don't want to help them, it's just, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people I'm gonna be helping tomorrow. It's a lot of people I'm gonna be training.
Certainly not your garden variety, Shades.
Their bodies aren't fully functional.
Say, I've heard of this. A cursed area where incomplete shades gather.
And granted, I guess it also shows because, at least with my job, well, do you remember the job incentive bonuses I told you about before, right? About like whoever solves the most files throughout the week, they pretty much get a bonus 200. Well, back when I started, it started off as 300 for the only first place, but sometime after, they actually switched it so second place gets 100 while first place gets 200. So it's like, if I'm not winning the bonus, at the very least, I'm always coming in second, so I'm getting some sort of bonus at least. And last week was actually a bit of fun. It gave me a small chuckle because at the start of the week they announced the winners order. It was just pretty much same old with me and the other person getting first and second. And then some people were like, will someone actually beat these two? And then some of them were like, we're trying to get the bonus. But just because of how much we end up doing. Yeah, it's just funny, honestly. What do you think about it? So, like, on top of my overtime pay, as well as my normal pay, the bonuses are just, like, adding so much more pay than I would have ever expected, honestly. But I ain't complaining about that. Oh yeah, same what I did yesterday. Oh yeah, pretty much, but yeah. Yeah, training session, and honestly, I actually haven't thought too much about like how I'm gonna go about it, to be honest. Like I'm still gonna help. Also, I'm still, like, honestly, the Change such I'm doing tomorrow, just more so just giving them an insight on how I do things personally, really. Which is, well, for me, a bit harder to do since I'm more used to pretty much like giving feedback after like learning about how they do it. But it's whatever. I'll do my best to help them. I did agree to it too, so yeah. At the end of the day, I want everyone to do as much as they can for the team because as grateful as everyone from my company is of me, of how much I end up doing, we do need the whole team to succeed because otherwise we're not going to be able to help as many people as we can. So that's when he gets along with them, I see. Otherwise, meanwhile, I'm just gonna be thinking of what game to stream.
Kaine, Emil, look, from now on, I'm going
At
to
least
stay
after
outside
this
with you.
game.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village.
Then
It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Fun.
Don't waste
I'm
your
just
time.
trying to figure out a game that I can enjoy.
Well, that's
Yeah,
really
it
nice
also
of you,
doesn't
but
take
you
too
still
much
have to stay
time.
out here with us.
Because
You've got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you
there's
catch a
literally
cold?
so many games are coming out next
Besides,
month.
I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast.
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
Ha.
We seem to be surrounded by a mob of helpless puppies.
Just kick him aside.
This is hardly the...
Okay. 42 hours into the game. Now let's continue to beat this asshole again. The one that almost killed Kaine.
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light. Pathetic to the end, I see.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Oh, you're funny. I'm gonna start crying here.
Come to the sun. I just almost had to. Halfway to being dead.
Foolish creatures! You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming.
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
There we go. Oh, there's much different. Yeah, there wasn't much different.
Damn it, damn it, damn it!
Hey there, sunshine. You ain't feeling bad this week, are ya? Ain't no turning back now.
Ouch.
Not a lust for blood. Embrace the slaughter. All we know is the thrill of battle. Ain't that right, Kaine?
Oh, dude. Delay moves that. There we go. I was just gonna say, delay how fast he swung that sword. I can't keep up.
Kaine!
Gonna lurk for the moment. Okay, for sure, well, appreciate the lurk.
Oh, you're kidding me!
Kaine!
Screw you. It's mostly the same.
It's Kaine's shade!
With no other choice, we must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us! It's do or die time!
I'll swallow you all!
Camille!
Stop Kaine from acting.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Kaine! I can't. We're all. If you. I don't. I'm. You're my.
Alright, and I'm...
Yeah, we don't need to see that again.
Over the...
To be honest, maybe I didn't really need to do this again immediately, but I can commit to this while not looking at the story too much.
And what?
It's me.
I'll remind... Can you
this given there's the law the lord the and but
Not if we.
it's a
Yeah,
but
because the junk.
please
Junkie.
the vil
I'll tr-
Okay. Man, it sucks you have to do pretty much the exact same playthrough the second time, but... Oh, fuck
Hopeless,
the Force of
perhaps we-
Myth. I absolutely hated the Force of Myth. I hate the Force of Myth so much. What was with these fucking chicken eggs I'm getting? I think they did most of the side quests already at this point. So, just do the main story. I'm tired. But I will keep going. Oh no, not this again.
Where'd they go? Get him! Don't let him escape!
The brothers?
I see something over there!
Wait, isn't that the child we killed?
Here! They're in here!
Yikes. God damn this game. Making you have sympathy for the enemies.
Who are you? Military defense robot, P-33. You are an intruder. You must be eliminated. Error. There is something leaking from your eyes.
Yikes.
What is crying? Who is Mom? My creator is also dead. He perished hundreds of years ago. 874 years, 10 months, 14 days, 4 hours, and 43 minutes. I am incapable of being lonely, or missing others, or crying. You will die. permit the humans to kill Khalil. Military defense robot P-33
Okay, then.
will protect you. P-33 is charged with defense. P-33 will defend Khalil.
BP, I see. BP.
Man, there's gotta be tons of
Jacob
machinery
and
here.
Git.
Yeah, but I don't know how much we can actually use.
Oh, wow.
Jacob
Check
and
this out.
Gideon.
It looks brand new.
Hey, be careful, all right? This place is dangerous.
I'll be fine.
Oh no!
Huh?
Look out!
Huh?
Gideon, it was your fault your brother died. But you're gonna keep blaming the robots just cuz.
Huh? Huh? Jacob? Oh God, this can't be happening. Jacob! Jacob! No!
The noise of the intruders caused the structure to fail. They should have proceeded with more caution. One intruder has perished.
Man, Gideon's so stupid. It was literally their fault.
Perhaps we should speak to the brothers. They might know something about this.
Oh wait, give me a second. Okay.
Oh, hey there. It's been a while.
You're the little one, aren't you?
How fares your brother?
My brother's been... It's okay.
I need to...
What is it?
You heard any rumors about not the little ones?
No, I haven't heard about anything like that. All I want, just...
Never mind then.
Wait!
Yes.
I recently got my...
Don't we already have this weapon?
These things happen the second time around.
Wow.
This sword.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Can you...
I can repair anything with the proper material.
If you'll fix it, I'll...
I'm gonna need some... Only the real big... Also, here's the passcode to get...
You got it.
Wow. I literally have the weapon, by the way, but... Who needs that when I have this? Oh wait, let me go back. Actually, I can make the boxes here. Alright, let me just go back for now. I should be able to get through a decent amount of this route fairly quickly. Should be able to. I'm not gonna beat it tonight. Honestly, I might stream tomorrow just to do that. I might just do that. Either that or Tuesday. So I can start fresh on Wednesday. And we'll see how things work out. Because, again, this isn't gonna take too long. I should be able to beat it by this week at the very least. So, I actually might stream tomorrow, but we'll see how things turn out.
It's a shame about the older lad. He was but a child.
Sounds like you went into a dangerous area for the sake of the business.
Probably. So let me just double check my weapon count, because I should have 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Rather post.
24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, I should... Yeah, I should have all the weapons at this point.
He was ever truly happy.
Just making his little brother happy would have been enough. That's what being an older brother is like.
And just a heads up, I'm also just trying to beat this more so I can give this to my brother as soon as possible. Since I'm letting him my copy of Nier Replicant and Automata. Not that I'm giving him my old PS4, so like I really don't exactly have to rush this, but I'm more so just doing it just so it works. It's more convenient for the both of us in the long run, because again, this shouldn't take too long to beat this week. What's up, Phil? Welcome to the stream. As you can see, the playthrough is pretty much been the same as when we did the first time here. The only difference is we saw more perspectives from the enemy side. Like, with here, while we did see that robot, we also got to see the perspective of the robot and the Shade that was with us. And they even said it themselves. Jacob was just reckless. Gideon was just reckless. And caused his brother to die. But Gideon, being Gideon, is gonna blame the robots no matter what. I do wonder if he'll ever find happiness. But only time can tell. We're almost there anyways. I think that I'm leveled enough too. But this is pretty much going to be mostly the same story that you saw in Route A. For the most part. There you go. Okay. Same old with these robots. Which honestly doesn't even matter at this point since I got what I needed for the time being. I just need to do this again. Cool. Just skip the enemies, just skip them. No reason to fight them right now. this way. Not much to do here, so time to go back.
Seagoing vessel that carries freight and passengers over bodies of water.
Damn, these two grew closer together.
You have taught me much, Khalil. You have helped to expand my vocabulary. You have instructed me in the ways of the outside world. Because we are friends.
Damn, they were bonding, despite the fact that even though we ended up taking their lives. And Gideon was being a maniac as always.
That's some pretty impressive stuff. I'll start upgrade, and since you did me a... Well, this is gonna... No, that would...
Okay, headed to the Forest of Myth, basically, now.
It appears we have...
Hopefully...
You will forgive...
Let's just get this Forest of Myth part out of the way, Sam. Well, actually, let's push myself and see how far I can get, since I already know what's gonna happen. Actually, it'd be faster to jump now. Oh yeah, well, I'm not... Oh yeah. Well, actually, I assume you're still lurking, but... I also forgot to mention, I did buy a few games during the PSN sale lately. The Golden Week sale. There weren't too many games that got my attention, unfortunately, but... One of the games I did buy was... Or, the two games I pretty much bought were actually... Gravity Rush 2... and Strider. You remember I did play Gravity Rush 1 2 years ago, so I think it's fitting to go back. I'm also going to be playing that game again for a good while.
I hope never to... Oh, what? Did you well, I don't...
I hear you.
So, I can't wait to play those games down the line.
Hang up. Does that...
Here we go again, where I have to pay attention. Black Pure Dark Appearing. green eyes. Now what about the number of people now?
You let it come up.
Come on. Where was that? Where was that?
Come on.
God damn, man, I hate this part so much. Blue. Okay, and I see 33s. Okay, finally. I don't know what to help Mike with whenever he gets to this part.
What? I never read. I just with the
Okay, we got a fragment at least. Sick.
Let's see if
Okay, the junkie one, this is gonna be super quick, so... Also, I feel like if I speed through this game, I could beat this again today. I feel like I could, honestly. But I wouldn't mind trying if I started earlier, but I started a bit later than I would normally. Anyways, hope you're all having a good Sunday evening. For me, it's been getting a bit hotter, but the weather's still overall manageable. For the most part. Oh wait, I'm supposed to go to the mailbox.
You have a letter, it would seem.
Yeah.
He's done a lot. Off to the jump.
Yeah. We know. I'm just doing this so I can collect the gold giant eggs, but I don't think I really have to worry about that too much for the most part, in my opinion. Back to the junk heap we go. And to exterminate the robot as well. Hello, Gideon.
Hey there.
Great.
You know,
it's my.
I don't. Which the what?
There's a shade. We're good.
Yeah, we're only killing for our sake, not for your sake. Just had to speed through the game once again. Here we go again. Except I actually know where to go this time. And thank God for meal stealing too, so I can save my items for later. Alright, let's go over this again. Let's try this too. Okay. Screw you guys. So I'll admit, I can definitely see where Platinum and Yoko Taro got their inspiration for the on-rail stuff. For Nier Automata, which played pretty well overall in my opinion. And were pretty fun too, so I didn't mind at all how they were in regards to the game. At least personally. Here we go again with that. Okay. But anyways, I can definitely say for sure, right? This game is gonna take too long for me to actually get the Platinum Trophy to where it's not worth it. As much as I'm enjoying this game. But that's just how it is, unfortunately. I don't see myself getting it in a timely manner. Even if I dedicate time to the game. Personally, that's just me. Yes, now we're here, once again. Just speed running through this game because of how quickly this game goes by.
What's that about?
With
Don't
no
know,
side
don't care.
quests.
All that matters is that we kill them both.
There it
It
is.
seems
Right.
Are you mad?
Beats going.
There they are. Here we go again.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Looks like we found him.
Oh, Lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. Exterminating.
Look at the shade!
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down!
Take out the shade!
Exterminating. Ing. 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 Ing.
Yeah, I feel like I'm doing less damage to this robot now.
Must defend my mission.
Oh, damn it. It's a shade. It's a shade!
Kill him. Kill him. Feel the hate inside you.
Wow, I feel like I'm barely doing anything to this guy. As now. I literally feel like I'm barely doing any damage, despite everything I've done to upgrade myself. Come on. I'm literally only halfway. This is the best it could do for me. Almost halfway. God damn it. Here we go again. Okay. Oh, another memory. Or something's triggering. Oh yeah, when the robot transforms, I completely forgot.
Exterminating. Ing.
This thing can transform?
Watch for falling debris!
Look out!
Here we go again.
Escape. No. See the world. Earl. Must protect. Must fight.
God damn it. I couldn't parry that. I feel like I can, but I'm not doing the timing correctly.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, that was... I reacted too late to that as well. Okay.
Robots can face the majesty of Grimoire Vice.
I can't concentrate with all this bullshit fancy talk! Swat him down! I'm getting killed here!
You sure about that? Cause you're speaking just fine to me, Kanye. Okay, yeah, that's impossible. Come on, game. Man, this guy really wants to play lane versus me. Knowing I can't touch him if he's in the air like that. Oh, we're up the error. But we're gonna have to kill the robot again anyway, so... There we go. And GG the robots as well again.
Defend my mission. Khalil. Together.
Rip Khalil.
You stupid machine! You killed my Why did you have to be here?
Hey, come on.
Just
look, we get it.
Will he ever be saved in the third or fourth or even fifth playthrough? Probably not.
Hatred and
maybe it's just all he's capable.
Yeah.
Okay, now I have to go back to Popola.
Popola's found
Now I have to go to the area again. Interesting. Okay, so I'd rather not stay up till 1 to do this, but if I can get... But if that's what it takes for me to beat this, I honestly wouldn't mind. Personally.
You know, I've been thinking, why was a shade hanging out with a machine?
It appeared the creature was actually issuing orders to that mechanical minion.
Do you think the shade had a reason for what it did?
Actually...
Look, it doesn't matter what a shade is or isn't thinking. All that matters is that we kill every last one of them.
Right. The idea of a shade trying to protect a robot is goddamn absurd. Still, you guys should be careful.
What do you mean?
If the shade inside me ever takes over, I'm probably going to attack you.
That's not gonna happen. You are no shade.
The lad is correct. You are many things, hussy, but a shade is not one of them. Shades, for example, do not come equipped with such foul and scurrilous mouths.
How about I cram your face up your own asshole, book?
Don't worry, Kaine. If your shade ever takes over, I'll stop you.
You will you? Thanks, Emil.
I worked it out. The two boys are going to stay with Popola.
Oh, nice. That side quest.
Shop here.
Well, on one hand, it's nice that the kids didn't have to deal with their drunk dad. Unfortunately, they do have to deal with some other stuff. such as the fact that we actually end up killing those two. Anyways, now to head to the Eyrie.
Learned anything new about the...
You know, you remember...
What?
No, I just... That's right.
Sure.
I'm a...
The Eyrie has...
I agree.
You're over... I won't... There.
Well, try...
Man, we could have gone along with the people at the Eyrie. Instead, they tricked us by being shades. Good times.
The Eyrie, huh?
What a so... I cannot fathom that village setting up a mercantile. They must have truly opened their minds.
Yeah, I have my doubts.
Aren't you glad to be going back home, Kaine?
Home? That place is a shithole.
Ooh, the village. It's home to so many terrible little memories, isn't it, Kaine?
Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Yikes.
We do not desire.
We do not desire needless conflict.
If we can continue to live with humans,
then we can continue to live peacefully.
But that young man will come.
Yes, the young man will come.
He will kill us all. Women and children included.
What should we do? What can we do?
So, they are plotting already. I see. I see. Oh, wrong area. I was supposed to go here first. What is with this village, though? Being this secretive.
Hello? We're here from Popola's village.
It's all over.
We came to ask about the letter you...
Our days are numbered.
As cheerful as...
You're the one who wrote the letter, right?
I...
The hell is...
It may be fast. Let us ask.
Here we go again. In other words, my older brother, well, I did say this earlier today, but my older brother is moving back in this week, so it's not gonna, like I'm gonna stop streaming, it's just, I'm gonna have to I'll have to see how it goes, honestly. I don't think it should cause any issues, but it really depends.
So, oh, you could. I've heard.
Indeed.
Everyone.
Vice! Beware, this man is a shade.
Damn it, it's a trap!
I figured as much.
Been possessed somehow.
Keep your guard up, other.
You guys sure are taking your goddamn time.
1,000 apologies. We were distracted by the local welcoming party.
Want some help?
A carnival of murder? I love it!
Kaine! The villagers are possessed!
But not all of them. Some are still human, so be careful.
Indeed.
I can't tell who's human anymore.
Go away. I can't deal with this. Just leave me alone. I can't take this anymore.
Okay.
All over this village's history.
Okay. What now?
Get out of here! No way! I'm not gonna abandon my own sister!
Kaine, what's going on?
Don't be fooled by this lady. She's a shade.
No! No!
It doesn't seem like there's much added to that.
Stop it! Don't hurt my sister!
What madness. These people are behaving as if we are the villains.
As usual.
Kaine!
Kill them! Kill them now!
No! You've got to stop this! We're trying to save you from the shades! Please, you have to stop!
Emil!
We need to get out of here. Kaine! Kaine, get up! Hurry!
Oh,
Yikes.
the little vixen has finally run out of steam. Is it my turn now? Are you sure about that, sunshine?
Stop this at once!
Leave us in peace!
Why did you even come here?
To kill some shades, that's all. Okay, we're out.
Down, Bob! That hurts! What are you doing?
Get them!
Okay. So I actually have to trigger something by doing something?
Here. Everything was fine until you showed up.
Sure they were. Sure they were.
Oh God, help us! Help us, please! We are shades!
Ooh, level 33.
Put down that weapon, please! I beg of you! He's a shade! My husband's a shade!
Everyone's a shade, basically. So I guess I have to try to leave in order to get out. In order to trigger what's to come.
We can't leave Kaine behind!
Surely you're not planning to...
Oh, I had to kill Spider now.
Attack over there.
Damn it, Kaine! Emil, watch Kaine!
All right.
What could those black...
Ouch. Yeah, when it's a versus a boss, I can handle it fine. When there's minions involved, however, that's another story. Okay.
What's happening?
What is happening? I already know what happens there.
I feel something from within the creature. Is this the
combined power of all of Shades?
It will take more than a barrage of magic to stop us. The first to waver is the first to die. I sense magic coming from the center of that eye.
Wait! I think those are actual people!
Hold nothing back. Those are Shades.
And we got to kill them right away.
The surrounding tentacles appear to deflect magic.
Come on, game. Guess I have money, but this is still a pain in the ass.
Such speed!
Okay. Hey, imagine dealing with all this while competing in a tournament when a new game releases. Gonna be me. Okay. Okay. Okay, time to... Never mind.
Defeating the smaller enemies has no effect on the leader.
I see that now. Which sucks at times like this, but hey, what can you do? Okay. Okay. Come on, freaking ball. Just die already. God damn it.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Okay. I'm tired. Okay. Almost there. Okay. Man, why is this guy such a fucking tank? You know, as much as I want to keep going, I might, or... Honestly, not sure what to do. I'm probably just gonna end the stream after this one because of how long, how the budget full of sponge these guys are. Okay. Come on, game. Okay.
Now, focus your magic on the beast's center.
Phew. Don't blame you there. The fight was so boring. It was, honestly. That yawn? Wait, just now, or? I'm also just... well... I'll just take a breath, honestly. That wasn't really much of a yawn. Yeah, this fight was a bit annoying, honestly. I'm just glad I'm almost done with it. Also, what's up, though? I'm just really just getting through the story of Route B right now at the moment, which is mostly the same thing. Holy, let me refresh. Something happened, Wilts, or?
Look out! Something's coming!
its weak point is located around the back. Try attacking it from above.
Do we start over in the area for Rupee? Oh, you start back in... You start over in the library at the start of Act 2, after... when you're about to rescue Kaine. That's when it happens.
Should be able to attack from behind. Go around and get it. Please, hurry.
Oh, wrong way.
We must circle behind the creature at once.
Yeah, so you don't really have to play through too much once you get to get ending B, but if I started earlier, I probably would have tried, but I started a bit later than I wanted, so or at least I want to at least get this done. That way, I should be able to finish the game by this week with all 5 endings. Just when I'll get to it, which we shall see.
Are you there yet?
Why is it taking so little damage for the shit I throw at him? Okay. Why is this fight so damn long? I'm doing what I can, man. Don't blame me for him not letting me deal as much damage as I normally would. Okay. Okay. Come on, game.
You gotta hurry.
I'm doing my best, Emil. Blame the fact that I can't hit him as close. That's literally a big reason why I can't deal that much damage.
Escaping to the inner level.
I'm coming. Gotta catch my breath.
Careful.
Okay. Now for here, finally.
Damn it! You beat the hell out of that thing. How can it still move?
Its combined powers are beyond even my greatest suspicion.
Okay. Anyway, let's focus on Dusk. What to do? And why do you only have one phone number? That is so hard to make it to connect to you with. Every time we try to talk to each other anyway. Well, at least he's up in a different position. What an interesting position that is.
Unless we slay the beast, all hope is lost.
Okay. Oh no. Oh wow, finally. About damn time.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Okay, at least we rescued the baby. Or at least I figured we did, but we're still stuck on this chest part of the game. Hey, everyone gets one. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Okay.
Come on! Help me take it out!
I'm on it.
Okay, that's easy. God damn. Okay, since everyone's leaving, hey, you might as well do this too. Yeah, might as well. There you go. Finally. Alright, singing this. The Muse Dream Rampage. Oh boy. Not this again. I hate reading those line logs of text. Even if they provide more exposition on some areas, I don't feel it's worth it personally. Oh yeah, this is where Joshua is trying to comfort Ren for feeling bad for destroying that thing earlier in the game. After Essie, anyway. Okay, how long is this line of text, though? How long is it? Anyways, there's the water. Oh, come on. What's with these long-ass text messages? Oh, finally. So now I just need one more part.
We had best.
So let's head back to the village real quick. And then before I continue, I'm actually gonna BRB for a second. Just need to use the bathroom real quick. Let's let me get to the village first. And buy the materials I'll need. Or more so, the items I'll need.
Maybe Populus found some information.
Okay, let me head to the village first. Just so I can save. I mean, the town market. Whatever it is.
I worked it.
Okay. Okay, so now I'll actually BRB real quick, so don't go anywhere. It shouldn't take too long. Okay, I'm back. You know, I think, so this, actually I probably won't beat this tonight again, but also I could probably do a short stream tomorrow, if anything, to finish Route B.
Hey, Popola.
Ah,
Have you learned anything?
I'm sorry.
Well,
Oh, well, he's been. Can I?
Let me at least finish this part of the game, because I know this one will pass by fairly quickly. Like, really quickly.
This feels alarmingly familiar.
Ha! I'm sure that couple is merely having another one of their inane spats. Let us do our utmost not to get dragged into it this time,
Sure thing. Because I agree.
Oh, it's you, eh?
It feels nice not having to care about a side quest right now. Now let me just count my weapons again. Okay.
Yeesh. I don't think I've ever seen fog this thick before.
Oh, more exposition.
What's that?
When the postman discovers this. I hate how they have to tie this behind stuff like behind the second playthrough, but I guess it makes it worthwhile, especially with what's to come as well.
Oh God, it's over. My life is over.
What's wrong?
Oh, hey, I
See,
I had a... But I was...
That's
Oh,
all right.
And here we go again. Shall we begin by asking around at the tavern like before?
Hey there. Yeah.
Annie, I think...
Thanks for...
Say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm underage, so no thanks. The in-game character near, I'm pretty sure, by a year. Unless it's gonna by some different standards. The postman.
Hard to believe a ship of this size managed to run aground. What was that? Hey, is someone there? Okay, I definitely heard someone cough just now. Maybe it's one of those kids from town? But where are they?
Maybe.
There you are. What are you doing here, kid? And who were you a passenger on this ship, maybe? Hey, it's okay. You don't need to be scared.
To think that couple's petty squabbles have become something of an attraction for the locals.
Doesn't surprise me in the least. Seeing people like that puts a little spring in your step, you know?
You humans truly are a maddening bunch. Such buffoonery does little more than wear this old tome out.
Oh, battery's low. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second. That's not an issue. Just need to plug this in. Okay. Let us continue for a little bit more.
Where did that enormous ship even
Even more exposition.
Hey there. How you feeling? Well, your cough seems better at least. Check it out. I brought you some bread today.
Man, I feel so sad for the postman. For helping this girl. Only to later realize who she was.
Jeez, you must have been starving. Well, look, no one's gonna take this from you, so just take it easy so you don't choke on it, okay? So, what were you doing on this boat, kid? Actually, scratch that. First things first. I can't just keep calling you kid. You got a name? Well, this is going nowhere fast. Let's see. Louise. Yeah, what about Louise? I mean, it just sort of popped into my head, but what do you think? Guess you're okay with it. Well, it's nice to meet you, Louise.
I see.
We searched the southern plains back when the wife ran off too, right?
I believe we did, yes.
Lots changed since then. So it's kind of nice when we find something that hasn't. The fact that couple is still arguing almost fills me with, I don't know, hope, I guess.
If you ask me, that particular couple could benefit from a little change.
That they could.
Oh, you're a... Yeah, not a... Oh, that's... Oh, I guess we just...
Yeah, gotta talk to the brother, and yeah, brother said he hasn't been home at all.
I cannot believe how many trips we have made simply to track down a single man.
It's alright to do this kind of thing every now and then.
I only pray this is not the calm before some manner of storm. Say there, lad, have you ever penned a missive?
You mean a letter? No. I'm not big on writing. It always takes me forever to figure out what I want to say.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Hey there, Louise. Say, where'd you get that red bag? Found it on the ship, did you? You kids are so darn curious about everything.
Shit, the red
Anywho,
bag.
It's good to see you. Afraid I don't have any bread today, but I did bring you something. Here, it's a ribbon. Let me tie it in your hair for you.
Damn, rip the sail.
Well, what do you think?
Rip the art
Pretty nice,
ferryman.
Huh? What's that on the floor? Oh, it's a mirror. Well, that's a stroke of luck. Let's go ahead and check out your new look. If you go over there where it's brighter, you'll be able to see yourself more clearly. What's wrong? Don't you want to see? Oh, I see. You don't like sunlight. Guess your eyes are pretty sensitive after spending all this time in the dark, huh? Well, it's not like we can have you stay here forever. We should work on getting you out of here so you and me can go look at the sea together. How's that sound?
Little did he realize who that person actually was. Little did he realize.
Hey, postman. Oh, Anyway.
No.
Sorry, pal. Still, that's pretty weird. My buddy's daughter took off too.
I find it...
Any idea where...
Actually, you know what? Not often something like...
Yeah, the shipwreck. Actually... Oh hey, look, we got color.
Hey, Louise. I brought your food for today. What's wrong? Aren't you hungry? Huh. You haven't been eating much lately. Are you okay? Well then, let's try this. Yeah, sorry about that. It's called a song. Humming a jaunty tune is the best thing for putting a spring in your step. Songs are like a little bit of wisdom that makes the tough times easier. I love them personally. I mean, not that I'm any good at singing. Whoa, your voice is a bit rough there. But you're actually pretty good. You know, I knew someone who lived in the town lighthouse before she died. She used to hum this same song a lot. I heard it every time I stopped by to deliver something, and I guess it just kind of stuck. Of course, that was quite a while ago. Hey, are you trying to cheer me up? You are a kind soul, Louise.
Yeah, famous last words. And anyways, as much as I actually want to continue this one boss, to this one dungeon specifically, I think it might be easier for me to just end it for today.
I'm sensing some really weird magic going on here, Sunshine.
Yeah. Is it a shade?
Are you actually trying to think something through rather than just jumping in and killing?
What's wrong, Kaine?
Nothing. It's just... I'm sensing a presence from Seafront. Something like a shade.
A shade in the town? That's not good.
A shipwreck, is it?
Yeah, honestly, I think this would be a better time to call it. Just so I can finish it tomorrow instead. I think that will be the better idea, better thing to go for. Or, well, not tomorrow, maybe more so finish it on Tuesday. And then I can start Route C, and hopefully finish that up by Route C and D by Thursday. Well, granted, I think those are going to be different playthroughs actually, but thankfully they're all stories, so I'm not going to focus too much on any side stuff at that point. Hopefully. But we'll see how it goes, honestly. But yeah. Still a great game, and thankfully we are getting through this a lot faster since we don't have to worry much about side stuff at this point. Yeah. This game is still pretty dope, though. Even though I just finished it today, and most of this pretty much has been the same old, while seeing some new insight on some things. Can't wait to... That just means there's probably going to be even more to look out for in the future. Anyways. I think I'll just raid Legacy this time around. Since this is his first time streaming in a while. You know he doesn't really need the numbers, but... he's someone I've known for a while too, so... Can't hurt. But yeah. I'll be back Tuesday with more of this for sure. Where we'll finish Route B. Maybe start a bit on Route C, but... Otherwise, I'm just gonna... We'll start on Route C at least. On Wednesday, regardless. And good night, Phil. Thanks for stopping by as always, and keeping me hydrated. But yeah, that's pretty much the plan. Tuesday, beat Route B. Wednesday, Thursday, beat Route, get endings C and D. And then hopefully sometime during the weekend, finish Route E. That's gonna be my plan for the most part, so we can get through Nier by the end of this weekend. And then afterwards, we'll be figuring out another game to play, but just a heads up, it's most likely going to be Lost Spear. Most likely. Regardless, take care everyone, and have a good night.